Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
Welcome back to Griff's Reaction. Today, I'm getting ready to do a reaction of police that's in my home state, Ohio. Yeah, we got plenty of corrupted fuckers in this goddamn state, especially in my county. Yeah, Logan County. You need to pop your head out of your asses. You need to get rid of some of your sheriffs that think they're God. And I thought Mr. Dot was a hell of a fucking sheriff, but he hires the dumbest motherfuckers in the world, though. This young generation don't know shit about law enforcement, that's for sure. But let's go check this one out and see what we catch on these fuckers.
What is your current
Question, why is that needed?
I'm entitled to have your current address because I'm issuing a citation. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to sit out here and debate it for a long time. If you don't give me your current address, you're probably going to be going in.
See right there, he has just violated the First and the Fourth Amendment for one. If you already gave him an address with the current, if you already gave him a license with the current address on it, and your registration and everything, you do not have to give him the current address you're living at. Especially if you're only here for college or anything else. You don't have to change your address or anything. You can keep your address from your other state and everything else. But if you move here, expect to stay here for quite a few years, when you move here, you have 30 days to get your ID changed over. And a lot of your enforcements don't say that shit. This guy never did.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer, former sheriff deputy.
Yeah, y'all, go subscribe to this guy, or go subscribe to the guy that he took the video from, and subscribe to me. Rich Reaction, because we gotta get all this shit out. Faster we get all this stuff out, faster people will wake up in America. I'm telling you.
Today's video is brought to you by a YouTube channel by the name of Sid the Scientist. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please show support and go and do so. Today we're going to take a look at a police department located in Fairbord, Ohio. We're going to take a look at two police officers that try and play good cop, bad cop. We're going to see one officer obviously show his true colors and be as I stated in my last video, there are certain things I did and did not do as a police officer. Certain things are just insulting. For one, telling a citizen, a grown man or a grown woman, to sit down on the ground. That's a complete insult. Two, telling you, hey, you better not try and...
Ohio cops are great doing that. Make you sit your ass on the ground. Or, yeah, they're fucking assholes.
Run. Why am I thinking that you're going to try and run? Do you look like a criminal? When I arrived on scene, was my first thought of you, hey, this citizen, he's not really a citizen, he's a criminal. But a lot of times that's how police treat the public. They don't try and hide it. Then we're going to take a look at the other cop. We're going to see the quote.
Well, for warning you guys, I'll probably end up shortening this video for a little bit because this is a 17-minute video. I'm only allowed to do 15 minutes, so I'll probably take a couple minutes off. So if y'all get mad about that, well, oh well. There's going to be plenty more.
Quote-unquote good guy, the law enforcement officer, admit on camera he does not know the law. So the question is this: how can a home builder build a home if he has no clue on how to build a home? How can a chef prepare a meal if he doesn't know how to cook? But for whatever reason, law enforcement officers are allowed to be law enforcement officers without knowing the law. That makes no sense. I won't say too much. Let's jump into this video. We'll touch on more later.
I agree.
Question, why is that needed?
I'm entitled to have your current address because I'm issuing a citation. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to sit out here and debate it for a long time. If you don't give me your current address, you're probably going to be going in and paying bond and stuff.
So that's where he's full of shit. That cops, man, these guys don't like me. Pull me over again, motherfuckers. You're gonna wish you never have. That's all I gotta say.
So hear me out. I'm just trying to figure out, like, so proof of insurance, license.
All the information I'm asking you is necessary for a traffic citation.
Proof of addresses?
I'm legally allowed to ask you these questions.
I know you're legally. I know you're. Hear me out.
You're legally not asked a question. You're asking for his ID, and that's all you have to say, officer. You have no illegal right to say that shit. Gotta remember that, people.
Hear me out. I know you're legally able to ask me the questions, but I'm more worried about, am I legally obligated to
I'm
answer
telling
the
you,
questions?
you are, yes.
No.
If I don't have your current address
Bullshit.
and other information I'm going to ask you about for this ticket, you are going to go into the station and pay bond on
This guy already knows.
That's fine. I'll give it to
bullshit.
you. First, can you give me your name and badge number?
I'll give it to you on the ticket. It'll be documented for you there.
I would still like.
Ain't wrong. You're supposed to tell your name right then and there. Fort Worth cop, you're already breaking the law.
Like verbal documentation
It'll
of.
be written down for you.
Oh shit, that's in Dayton. That says Fairbord. Police, Fairbord. Yeah, these are fucking
Okay,
scandalous.
if it's not
fuckers.
legible.
You will leave here with it printed out where you can see it. If you can't see it, you let me know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's not legible to me when I'm able.
Legible.
Okay, I give you my address. Then it's 4355 Saratoga Place.
What is it?
4355 Saratoga Place. I mean, honestly, I don't
I'm sorry, you didn't have to give that to him. You can argue them all you want, take them down, sue the fuck out of these assholes.
feel that the law stat. I've looked up the state statutes for Ohio.
Here's the deal. If you want to consult with an attorney afterwards, you're welcome to either sue me in court, or you're welcome to come up to the police department after you consult your attorney and file a complaint. Do what you need to do. Okay, but in the meantime, I need this information. Where is Saratoga Place at?
In Dayton.
What's the zip code?
454024. I understand what you're saying legally, but it does not, selling in court.
Can I get a phone number?
No, I'm not getting that. So legally in court does not help me from infringing of my Fourth Amendment rights.
Can stand by here with you?
You can stand, sir. How you doing? What's that?
Listen,
Kohler, what's your badge number, sir?
do not attempt to get in trouble in the meantime, okay?
Why would I? Have I given you the impression I'm
Just letting
attempt to
you
flee?
know that.
I haven't given you an impression I'm fleeing, so I don't understand the question. Or the comment, the command. What's the badge number, sir?
257.
Thank you, sir.
What and I'm only asking out of curiosity, tell me now, what's your name? What's your name? And I'm just asking so I can address you.
He has my license, so I give it. See it, Sydney. It does not state that I have to give address. I need to give proof of insurance, license, and then insurance registration. And so
That's all you have to give in Ohio, people. You guys need to wake the fuck up. These cops are just getting really stupid at their jobs anymore. It's just fucking ridiculous.
he asked me for insurance. He asked me for my license. I do not have to provide an actual address where I stay.
True.
Because if you
That's
don't
not
show up,
legal, though.
It don't matter.
Your process is not my concern.
The thing is, it don't matter if you don't show up for court or anything. That's a fucking straight out bullshit lie that they're telling you right there, people. That is straight up bullshit lie.
you're right, it's not. And I can appreciate that 100%. But our other choice is, if you don't identify yourself properly and give us a valid address, then we have to go and take you in and have you postponed.
It's sure, sir, and I would buy that. But the problem is, I have legally validated my.
But you haven't given us an address locally, and you live.
He has my license.
It's not local though.
It doesn't matter if it's local, dude. If he's there for college or anything, he does not have to fucking give you an address where he lives at. So it's where these guys are wrong. That's where the law enforcement's wrong. And wonder why it's all fucking corrupt over the years. Because you got fucking dumbasses like this dude. Look at him. He should be fucking retired in my eyes. The fuck?
That's it, but my license is current.
But you live there still?
My license
Do
is
you live
current.
there?
I'm
Where's your
military. I
license?
don't have to. It doesn't have to be a current address. I'm military. We can claim legal residency of a state that we have been in. It does not have to be the current. And the law does not state I have to give you a current.
So here's what we need to understand. You have traffic violations. Some violations can be a crime, like a misdemeanor. But then you have some violations that are considered infractions, and they are not a crime, like driving with no headlights. It's important to understand the difference between the two because depending on the state that you're in, certain states may consider certain things a crime that another state may not. So it's very important to research your state to see what's considered an infraction or what's considered a misdemeanor. For example, in the state of Texas, you have driving violations that you can be arrested for. Those same violations in Texas will not be a driving violation that you will be arrested for example, in the state of Georgia. So why is this really important to know? Because today we're dealing with the state of Ohio, and the state law reads this. Ohio, section 2921.29, failure to disclose personal information. No person who is in a public place shall refuse to disclose the person's name, address, or date of birth when requested by a law enforcement officer who reasonably suspects either of the following. The person is committing, has committed, or is about to commit a criminal offense. So I'll be honest here. During this video, I'm not 100% sure why the driver was stopped, but depending on the reason for the stop, it could be considered a crime depending on the violation. So it's good to know the difference between a simple infraction or what's considered a crime in that particular state. Now, if it is considered a crime, he is required to give his address. But pay attention to what he did. This driver obeyed the law all the way. He gave his driver's license, which has what? An address on it. Now, at this point, you're not required to answer any more questions. You still have a Fifth Amendment right. You can remain silent. You do not have to assist the police in their investigations. The driver met all obligations that were required of him. He gave his name, he gave his address, he gave all the information. Why? It was on the driver's license. It's now up to the police to do their investigation to see if it's all accurate. You, on the other hand, should remain silent.
I'm not
It's
trying to be.
something you need to deal with the courts, okay?
Yeah, but again, dealing with the courts is after the fact that my Fourth Amendment right has been violated. That's the
Then
problem.
Again, but even then, if you feel that way,
Yeah.
then you're still
I'm ready to
gonna
knock
have
the
to
dog
address
out
it.
and don't
You won't
shut
get-
the hell up.
You will not get resolved here.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
It won't.
Possibly.
No, it won't.
It's
I
possible.
guarantee you, it's not going to get resolved here. It's still going to be a legal matter for the courts.
I mean, honestly,
That's all it is.
I can push the issue. We can go in. You can pay a bond. I don't understand what my address is going to do. Again, the address is like you stated for your processes, right?
Sorry,
your
guys.
processes.
I had a dumbass
But
dog.
the law
Shut
does
the
not
hell
state
up.
that I have to cooperate for your processes. Right? That's the only thing I'm getting at. I'm trying to abide by the law.
And you do. I'm assuming
Yeah,
you
but
do.
you are a police officer, you're a law enforcement. You need to know the law.
I do.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
I know it well enough to tell you that this is the way
You don't know well enough. You're a jackass. Sorry, I had to say it.
it's done for this department and this court. And that's the end of that.
Bullshit.
discussion.
Bullshit.
I mean, so
You're
you can tell me it's
bullshit,
the end
man.
doesn't mean I have to stop talking about it. I mean,
Right.
but what I'm saying is, yeah, it's the way it's done for the department. It's the way it's done here, but the way it's done does not equal law. If it's like I've seen people do things that's against the law, but it's the way it's done. I'm in the military. I've seen plenty of things done that was against the law, but it.
They had a reason to stop you. I wasn't here. I don't.
Yep,
I
don't
know
dispute.
what that was. Okay. And I mean, at the point where you roll your window down, and I'm just asking you, if you've already rolled your window down, what's the harm in rolling it down all the way? I'm not.
This is the problem, bro. He just said roll the window down. He didn't say how far down, begin with, for one. And two, we don't have to roll it all the way down. Our lawyers can tell you, you don't have to roll it down. You can roll it down 6 inches or less. To reach out with your ID. You do not have to comply to roll your window all the way down. That's the fucked up part, people. That's where that dude right there is 100% fuck button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button. Write in the comments that you want more, because I'm going to keep bringing them.